So, I'd like to ask you, where do you think your life challenges are coming from? Over the past year or so, I've been dedicating my time to pointing people towards the understanding of our innate health and well-being, the inside-out understanding. For now, remember the name Sydney Banks, and I'll be talking more about him in this week's podcast. But one topic that I've shared a little with you about is my experience in the mental health field and using a range of different interventions to help people with challenges in their lives. Please stick with me on this. There was a question that I asked myself so many times in practice, and I heard other professionals ask it too. Why does one intervention work so effectively for one person and then it does nothing for the next person? 10 to 15 years ago, I was asking that question, and it's only now I realised that I already knew there was something not quite right in the way that we were supporting people in the mental health sector. Innocently, of course, I wanted to do a damn good job just like my colleagues did. It was just the wrong way round in the way that we approach supporting people. Responses that I came across to that question, though, included, not everybody is the same. People respond differently to different approaches. It's not one approach suits all. I wish I would have kept on going and exploring those responses. Well, why do people respond differently in that case? The answers were already there in front of me. They are right there in front of highly trained professionals that I was working with. And the answers are right there in front of you. They really are. They're right in front of you. There is one way that us human beings are all the same, and that's in the way that we create all of our experiences through mind, consciousness and thought. It sounds so simple, doesn't it? Our thinking creates the experience, not the experience creates our thinking. And despite the questions that I had all those years ago, I still innocently reverted to working with outside-in approaches. And this is a representation of mental health services and is a big contributor, in my opinion, to the crisis that we have on our hands. And I'm not wanting to talk myself down here, but when I saw people improve, I now put it down to the fact that they found opportunity to improve themselves and change, despite my intervention, not because of it. They did this through their own wisdom, their quiet mind. They created space for fresh new thought. Yes, I may have facilitated the positive changes through the way I showed up and created the environment for them. However, it was the person themselves who found the answers. And now I'm very much part of the paradigm shift in understanding our human psychology, pointing my clients, businesses and their employees, as well as my listeners, back in the right direction to where their life experiences and mental health and well-being is. And I can't wait to talk more about this on this week's podcast. And here's to your understanding of your mental health and well-being and bulletproofing yourself against any area of challenge in your life. Have a cracking week ahead and take care.